distribution thing.
Okay.
Alright, who do you want to go with? Berry Crunch, Jason, or Boxer? I think they're all GM.
Do we have to go with the Emperor first? Is that a rule?
Sure, we'll go with the Emperor first.
I like it.
Where are you?
So, hopefully everyone is having a good Monday night.
Yeah, well, if not, we're gonna make it better, worse. I don't know.
Well, we're at least gonna.
We're gonna make it at least the same,
more
right?
whining. We will fill it with more whining.
Always more whining. All right, are you ready to go with this? A little ZVT on Prion Terraces because
Woo.
Zerg favorite maps.
Ooh.
I hope these are 3 different maps. If Grip just sent 3 games on Prion Terraces, I'm gonna be like, they're all watching the same game. We just changed the code. That was the wrong one.
Very much so. I do not enjoy playing, or even tolerate, because I just downvote this map.
How many games have you played on Prion Terraces?
I like 3.
Really? I've played probably hundreds of games in this map.
Well, something tells me you don't downvote this
yeah,
map.
I'm a fan of this map. Alright, in the bottom right hand corner, I believe Grip said that he's ranked like 50 GM. So he's obviously the real Boxer. It is Boxer.
And up here in the top, we have All-In's very own Grip.
Grip. So the man who sends in all his replays. Because nobody else wants to send in replays, so I can keep casting it.
This is what you see, guys. That you send in your replays,
yeah.
you get exposure.
Yeah, exactly. Grip was probably picked up by EG anytime soon. I think EG has a StarCraft team, right? Still? Oh,
no.
Java, no.
Jaedong retired. No.
Jaedong's gone.
Well, they have Hawk.
It's just Huck.
They have Hawk.
Hey, Suppy. My boy Suppy. No.
Is Suppy playing one of the races?
I don't know. I have no idea. Collegiate Star League shit. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was at like either DreamHack or WCS or something, and then he lost like in the first rounders.
What happened to Xenostatter? Is he like in? Did he graduate high school yet?
I don't know. I always liked Xenostatter. It was a fun stream to watch.
Yeah, he was fun to watch. All right, Grip does a normal standard 18 gas 17 pool. Looks like.
Yep.
Other side Boxer's doing the standard Reaper shit, right?
Standard. Yep. Not that I don't like Reapers in TVZ, but I do think that you can sometimes get away with more aggressive things. But yeah. I feel like on this map, Reapers are a little bit better. There are multiple places they can jump, but also because of the gold base, a lot of Zergs I feel like will, try and make a lot of drones because any extra drones is just so much extra money. So you can sometimes catch a little bit easier with Reapers.
Yeah, that's wrong button. Yes, especially because on this map, actually. Sugar from Sidestorm always counterpicks this map and always goes 3-Grass Reaper. I've seen him do it multiple times against multiple Zergs. He did it against me. He loves it. He loves Reapers on this map. So like, I agree. If he likes it, it must be good.
When I first saw this map, my initial response was, "Well, you can 3-racks every game."
Yeah, exactly. He 3-Racks Reapers every game, puts it on the ramp. It's pretty strong.
It makes sense. I mean, the map architecture looks really good for it, and you're going to catch a lot of people trying to abuse the goals. The problem is if you don't 3-Racks Reaper.
Yeah, because you like the way I feel, right? Is if you let a Zerg get the 3 bases on this map uncontested, you're in a bit of trouble because you have 3 bases, 2 of them are gold, and just you can have so many roaches at your front door that you don't know what to do with it. And taking your own third is pretty hard because of how open this third base is.
Yeah, and just at the end of the day, QXC explained it best that gold bases always are going to favor Zerg over Terran for 2 basic reasons. One, the macro mechanic of Terran does not help with the gold base because mules have been nerfed on gold bases since Wings of Liberty, while larva just means more drones, which means more minerals from their gold. But the other big thing is a very nice denial on that Reaper there.
Going up again.
But the other thing is that Zerg production, not all the time, but typically you actually are going to have excess larva in the early, once you're on 3 bases over what you would produce, so you can actually make more units. Terran, you're already stressed for, you almost always constantly making units out of your production facilities, so you have to just make more production facilities, which is a lot harder to be able to abuse the extra money that you have.
Yeah, sure. Interesting, I saw that Griff decided he saw that the Reaper was going towards that gold base, right? So he's like, you know what, I can sacrifice this third base, the good gold base, third base, right? I'll take this easier one and sneak it in there. Looks like right now he's actually going for drop, link drop.
Yeah, this is 26 links. He's only on 24 drones right now, so certainly cutting quite a bit of workers.
All these Hellions, though, they might catch the Scout of a Century.
He's going to get a lot of kills on these lings here, and this is going to cut a big portion off of this attack. Let's see his response.
But luckily, these things cannot shoot up. They can just see it. It's going to be a little game of chicken with the drops here. Do you bring them all in the main? Do you bring it to the natural? What do you do?
He has currently 1 Marine in this main here, so absolutely nothing contesting.
Yeah, so he's going to bring these 3 Hellions around the front, 1 Hellion in the back to try to defend. All of these. Pretty good split here from with the SCVs. And even, actually, Grippe actually gets the Hellions down on the main.
Yeah. All in all, I think very nice defense here.
Except we just missed a huge hit at the natural. I don't know if you saw it, but
no, I did
one
not.
Baneling hit, and he's got 13 workers kills here.
Although, I mean, he's actually still up in workers. He might fall just behind. He loses a few here and there, but here comes this another attack. Yeah, the Baneling's gonna bust through this. It's gonna be a couple Marines, a Hellion to try to defend all this. Yeah. So I want to see if Grippe decides build a couple more Banelings to go up. I think it's probably a good move. He has that one Hellion that's a little bit weak. He's building another Hellion. I mean, Hellions are pretty good against lings, but I don't think they can hold off this many lings, especially because there's only 1 bunker going up just now. Yeah.
Or 2 bunkers going up just now.
I would have liked to see these bunkers just a little bit earlier. What do you think?
Oh, good target fire. Oh, wow.
He takes out almost all the Banelings.
Does get in though.
Oh, but things back this up. It's going to make it a little bit harder to deal with these Marines.
Yeah, a little bit of hesitation there from Grippe going in and out. That cost him a little bit. But there are legs in the main now, fighting against a couple Marines and a bunch of SCVs.
The bunkers will finish though, so there will be bunkers to help out with this. And
I mean, there's only 2 Marines though, so he has free reign around. If these Marines ever try to leave this bunker.
Oh yeah, these lings should never be engaging near that bunker.
Yeah.
He can cover a bit of his mineral line, but not the entire thing.
Yeah, I would like to see, some Banelings would be good here. Or I would just say just move some Marines to the links to the bottom and just deny that left side of the base, mining base.
Nice split.
Nice little split, yeah.
And we're seeing Grippe continuing to just flood units across the map. Still no real more drones. No drones at his third.
Alright, yeah, it's still flooded lings, but the word count is actually very even right now, but
he's actually going to get a whole bunch of little
workers right here. Oh, these move commanded Marines.
Was move commanded Marines against move commanded Zerglings?
No, the Zerglings were attacking, I think.
Okay.
I think
it looked for a minute like they were both.
Yeah, they're just like stuck on top of each other. He's getting more SCVs. No, not quite. And Grippe's still not showing any sign of stopping. Still 16 more legs, 2 more Banelings on the way. He's gonna keep this pressure going.
With stim and a medevac count beginning to rise, I do think that Boxer is going to have the tools to be able to defend this.
Yeah, well micro enough. Although this surrounds me pretty big with that Baneling hit. Ooh, big Baneling hit.
And he's gonna lose a bunch more workers. So now actually we do see a pretty substantial worker lead for Grippe.
That bunker up there is still actually. Luckily, the side of his base that is mined out the least is the side close to the bunker.
Yeah, interesting. Whole bunch of Banelings morphing though.
Yes.
Boxer's gonna come down, try and engage this a little bit before these Banelings finish.
He's gonna get a decent amount of link kills there. Tries to get a surround. Good stutter step here from Boxer. Get in the way, and he actually Grippe actually has to pull back a little bit. That was pretty well microed there.
Yeah, very good trading. Boxer's trades so far have been very, very on point.
Yeah, even the target fire on the Baneling again there. Maybe this is really Boxer. Actually, no, Boxer can't micro like this. What am I talking about? Maybe in Brood War, but.
And with this many Marines, we're starting to get to that point with Marine medevac that these small groups of Ling Baneling are probably not going to be the best way to win. I do think that we're going to need to see a transition, although it looks like we're starting to see drones coming out. Yeah, there's drones coming out.
He's starting to drone up his third. He has a lair. I don't know when he got that. Spire coming up now. So he's gonna go to a macro game with disadvantage.
Here comes a...
Or he's gonna try one more time to go in here with these lanes, but I don't know if it's gonna do too much.
Boxer is supply blocked, one thing to note. Still sitting at 54 supply.
Alright, so there's gonna be a Spire, taking a couple more gases.
Drop coming in here in the main. There is a Spine Crawler though, so I think Grip should be okay.
Yeah, he's got leads coming
come over to deny it, so yes, very good defense right away from Grip. He's gonna lose some lings though.
Yeah, without Banelings, it's a little bit hard to defend a drop with medevac support.
I do like these pulled Vikings flying around, just looking for some overlords, deny some scouting.
Always good.
Looks like Grip's got this medevac pretty much locked down here. Oh, dropping some Marines, just kind of sloppily.
Little shift cue there. Not looking when he's doing it, but...
Here comes 2 more drops. It looks like that's going to be where Boxer's going to be moving towards now.
Yeah, I think he thinks there's a 4th base here, but there's not going to be anything. Take a little check. But yeah, so the worker count is significantly in Grip's lead. Tech-wise, he's got those mutas coming out. I don't know, what does Boxer have to defend against these mutas? It's only like... It's only... Oh, okay, never mind. There's only 25 Marines on the map. I thought there was a lot less. Some of these are across the map, though. He's gonna be trying to be annoying with these drops.
Yeah, I do like what he's doing with these drops, just kind of keeping Grip busy. But now that these mutas come out, this will pretty much spell the end of that. Yeah, and the Lays will be chasing the mutas, the drops around. So like, even if they drop, they can come out. And nope, never mind. He's gonna let them go. I was gonna say, like, you can chase those medevacs down and just have them Marines underneath, so you'll eventually kill it off. But he wants to go get damage with these mutas. Not a single turret on the map, I believe. So there's a lot of room to get damage in with these mutas. And we are seeing that, in terms of actual mining, very little mineral patches left for Boxer. Grip's got a little bit more because of having this 3rd active. It actually looks like Widow Mines. That could have been dangerous. I mean, there was enough mutas to snipe off a medevac, but still bring all those Marines up in a medevac. Yeah, here comes a nice Ling attack, and there's not enough Marines here, I believe, to defend against this. He's actually gonna burrow a Widow Mine on the high ground. He's gonna get some big hits though. He's going for the SCVs. Nice. Yeah, and he knocks Boxer back down to 23 SCVs. There's been 46 workers killed this game by Grip. And again, without turrets, it's going to be very hard for him to defend against a mutaflock. As the way he defends is he has to shuttle around these Marines back and forth. Boxer also has a bunch of SCVs and is natural not mining the patches because of the architecture of the base design. Yep. Okay, Banelings finish up, and with the mutas here and the surround, I think it's going to be army and probably spell disaster for this end for this game. Maybe. If that army is pretty much his last hope, right? Yeah, I mean, all these medevacs might go down. When he went into that fight, those Marines were very low going in. Yeah. Ooh, what am I hit though? Nice hit, and he's gonna actually pick off some mutas here, I think. Yeah, those 2 Banelings actually were on attack move, and just like if he selected those Banelings themselves and moved them towards the Marines, it would have been. He probably could have got a lot more of these medevacs, but there are 2 Widow Mines burrowed here right through this rally. Oh, some mutas are gonna fly in. Ouch! Ooh, ouch. Take some big hits there. Yeah, it does clean out the. Yeah, that brings his muta count down to 4. This is gonna make things a little bit easier. The random Baneling roll in. Just pure Baneling. We don't need Marines. Links with this. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh, this could be very dangerous. Oh, this could be very dangerous. Ooh. Ouch! Oh, that's a terrible feeling as a Zerg. And suddenly, these supplies are looking a lot closer. Yeah, I'm very surprised at how much Boxer's taking in this game. Marines and medevacs are pretty scrappy. Yeah, add in a couple of Widow Mines and you're in good shape. Ooh, engaging Marines with mutas, not a good thing there.
Alright, what's the
He's flying back in.
count?
No, still
down
no
to 4.
detection. He's going to take another big Widowmine hit on a bunch of lings.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Grip might be getting a little overeager here on some of these engagements, thinking, okay, I'm way ahead. I could sack these units in and go for game ending flow.
Yeah. Now Boxer's going to try and put down, fly over to get a 4th. This will not be a planetary, which is going to make it very difficult to defend this location, I believe.
Grip loses 2 more mutas to these just naked marines. Yeah, so it's going to orbital at the 4th here.
Yeah, this is another very tough thing for Terran, because having orbitals in these 2 spots makes it very hard to defend both locations. And also, because of the gold bases, orbitals are actually a little bit less effective as they would be. Taking some more big Widowmine hits.
And this 3rd maybe, this 4th might get denied as well. Muta's coming to try to defend, loses a muta, looks like he's gonna lose another one.
Mutas, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he had to do that, right? His army's out of position.
He has
to
no
go and fight
choice.
with those mutas.
He can't. If he loses that 4th, he's not fighting.
I like how I said at one point in this game that, oh yeah, you just take out the army, he's fine, but you know what? That's my biggest mistake as a caster always, right? Calling games before they're over.
Oh, he's gonna fly right into a medevac though.
Oh, good reaction time though. Good reaction time to pull back. That could have been pretty disastrous.
He's gonna fly a whole bunch of Marines back into his base.
Pretty good defense there. Boxer's really on top of this, shelling his Marines around to defend where he can.
Yes. Very low turrets and just kind of going with that. We only have 3 Banelings currently on the map, a couple of more morphing, so not that many Banelings to deal with a Marine, 30 Marine count.
Yeah.
2-1 on the way for Boxer, while we have 1-1 for Grit. No 2-2 researching yet, so the upgrade's just about even.
There's a little bit of time where Boxer was ahead by +1, and against these lings, it was doing a lot for him. Grip actually got his muta count back up to about 20, so he's in a good spot with the mutas.
Yep. And he's gonna come in here, force a lift at the 4th.
Yeah, gonna force a little multi-prawn, good little full-prawn attack, force reactions on all sides. This 3rd base is really exposed to the mutas, and all these SCVs are coming back to this 3rd base, gonna get taken out.
Does take a couple of Widowmine shots there.
Didn't lose any mutas though, so they will come back and regen.
Yeah. But overall, done a very nice amount of economic damage. He did not kill any of the bases though, so he will be able to land them at fuel.
Yeah, but there is a lot. The pressure from Grip is really like never ending here, right?
Yeah.
Every time he pulls them one way to the 3rd, pulls them to the 4th, he attacks on the other side as well. And he's gonna find his drop on the left, catch that, clean it up pretty easily.
Yeah.
More mutas actually being added.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's up to 21 mutas at this point, which is, I think, more than I'm used to seeing from most Zergs.
I mean, he hasn't seen many Liberators right yet, so why not make a bunch of mutas?
Yeah, there are 2 on the map over here, and with Widowmines and Liberators, you can kill mutas very, very fast.
Oh, these splash damage. Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, that's what you're a little bit afraid of.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he adds in a couple corruptors to this, or decides that, like, alright, we're done with that many mutas.
And Boxer is beginning to produce double Liberator at a time.
Yeah, he knows his muta count is getting a little crazy, so he needs something to defend against these. He needs some air splash damage.
Yeah,
sure.
But Grip realizes that there's just no way that he can defend both of these locations.
Oh, pretty good split. Ooh, one big hit there on the Marines, but he was splitting those pretty well there. Like the Widowmines weren't getting great shots on the wings.
There have just been times with these fights where these mutas have flown in without an Overseer, which has really spelled some real disaster with some of these Widowmine shots. Although we're able to take out the Liberators.
Recently, right, he's getting some pretty good Widowmine shots, but he's not really getting kills with these Widowmines.
Yeah.
They're getting good damage, but he's able to run away.
Yeah, I think that the attacking from multiple locations, and there's the GG. Yeah. The attacking from the 2 different angles really helped him because it prevented from one big fight. Because I think if Boxer had some Marines backing that up and sort of a bigger overall army, he could have then translated those Widowmine hits into a more of a win.
Yeah. So in the end, I was hoping Grip would get 100 worker kills. He got 94. Almost.
94.
94 worker killed.
A lot of workers.
94 workers killed for Zerg killing Terran, and 2 workers killed the other way.
Two.
Two.
And were they, the
That's
two
that is so crazy to me as a Zerg player who plays against, like, if I was playing against this guy, right? A Marine medevac heavy player, I would be getting dropped. I'll be getting dropped everywhere again. I'll be losing stuff. Like the fact that Grippe was able to just keep the pressure on, that he didn't give Boxer any chance to really get across the map with drops is incredible to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like how much, just what you said, just how much pressure he put on, kept going for it, kept knowing, and then knowing at that moment at the end, like, okay, he's stabilized, I have to make drones now, it's time to, move on. But then being more, just right away, okay, I've got 3 bases, now let's be aggressive again, let's, get back into it.
Ah, damn. Alright, so one of the games